What's going on, everyone? So the Los Angeles Lakers have a real opportunity here as they jump into their Texas road trip. So they got two games, first against the Houston Rockets, then they play the Dallas Mavericks, and then they will return home for a 5-game homestand, which, hey, maybe Lakers pull off another trade around that time. It would take them all the way to January 17th, so that's good. That's something to look forward to. But Houston is the real, obviously you need to win both of them. Right, because Dallas is, right on your tail. And then Houston, you're trying to catch up on. So Lakers currently are the 5th seed, tied for the 4th seed with the Denver Nuggets. They both are 20-14 on the season. They are 2 games back of the Houston Rockets, half a game ahead of the Clippers and the Mavericks. So you cannot afford to lose this game. This is massive, right? And even in just the month of January, this is a real opportunity for them to gain some real traction here. Like, genuinely. They have 14 games. You gotta go, in my opinion, 10-4 during this stretch, right? Bare minimum. Like, I would, at worst, like, kind of like a 9-5, maybe. But regardless, you have to finish this month of January strong. I would love if we didn't lose a game till like that Clipper or in perfect world, Celtics game. But you'll probably drop like I said, they have Houston and the Mavericks. They have to win these 2 games. You have to handle business against the Houston Rockets. Right? This is a team that you are competing and fighting for in the standings. You look at this schedule. Maybe one of the Spurs games, because they do play the Spurs twice during that homestand, and it's tough to beat anybody multiple times. I mean, even Denver just lost to the Spurs and then beat them on the back-to-back. I don't know why they make schedule this way, but nonetheless, we're here. They did the same thing with the Kings, but now the Lakers are going to have to do it with the Spurs. So say one of those Spurs games, let's say it's the second game, Lakers are already on a 2-game win streak. You could be looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, go on at least a 6-game win streak. Say you lose that Spurs game and then follow that up with a Heat, Nets, Clippers, and Wizards win. Going into that Celtics game, and you've basically gone 10-1 in your last 11 games. Like that, that's what the Lakers need. The Lakers really need something like that. Let's say you drop one to the Celtics. Fine, so be it. Beat the Warriors and Hornets. Let's say you drop one to the Sixers because it's on the road. Okay, so be it, and then beat the Wizards. And so there you go. You have 3-4 losses. Maybe you have a random loss here and there, but this is everything, right? I do have my concerns against the Houston Rockets, primarily because they're a team that we've seen the Lakers have their struggles with, right? Like, you look at, for example, Detroit. Detroit is a great example because, they are young, athletic, push the pace, get out in transition, right? They just can make things difficult for the Lakers because the Lakers aren't the most athletic team when they had D'Lo and Rui and Gabe Vincent and all that. Well, now the Lakers are a little more athletic with Dorian Finney-Smith. I think they just match up better against those teams. And then also, you got Shake Milton now. He's more athletic and just bigger. So I do think that helps. Obviously, a perfect world, you'd have a Jared Vanderbilt back or something like that. And then the Lakers would really be good. But you don't have those things, right? Like, you only have what you have right now. Got to get this done, right? Lakers, if they get this done, they're only a game back of the 2 seed. They'd be a game back of the Grizzlies. Grizzlies are going to be without Ja still, right? Like, you have Dallas, who they're on a 4-game losing streak. If you beat Dallas again, right? I mean, Dallas, they don't have Luka. They could easily be. You could really start gaining some separation here. Obviously, we need the Nuggets to drop a couple games. They said by the end of February, or by the end of January, going into February, Lakers could very well be looking at, the 2, maybe 3 seed. To me, it's more about the health, right? Like if you told me, like, hey, you can get the 3 seed, that's great. 2-3 seed, I want it. I want as good of a seed as possible. But I also don't want them to try to push for it too much, right? Like every year, it's the young teams that just have the athleticism and can just kind of run and gun throughout the season. I mean, look at the top teams in the Western Conference. It's like three of the youngest teams, right? It's like the Thunder, the Rockets, and the Grizzlies, and then you got the Nuggets and the Lakers, right? The two others. So I want to see the Lakers handle business. Obviously, Dylan Brooks, LeBron James, that history, that should be fun. That should be something. It's always a fun time, right? We'll see if Dylan Brooks says anything silly, anything goofy. We need guys to continue to dominate. Right? Anthony Davis needs to continue to be Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis needs to continue to just dominate this game. Alperen Şengün, 80 should be able to outmatch, outmuscle. Obviously, he's very talented too, but defensively, we got to keep up the defensive intensity. We got to make sure that we're working hard on that side of the basketball. Cannot let up on that side of the basketball. Lakers like to at times take plays or possessions off. Houston's a team that they can. You could be down 20 in a hurry, right? If you're not playing the right way and you're not playing the way you're supposed to play. I've talked about, I'm not really worried about them come the playoffs because a lot of their strengths they're not going to be able to maximize come playoff time when the game kind of slows down and things kind of get shrunken and you have 4 games to figure out or just to win, right? To figure out adjustments and stuff like that, right? Like I trust the Lakers to beat them in a 7-game series, but in a regular season matchup that benefits Houston and the whistle isn't dried up and they can run and gun and do all that stuff. Like this game could get ugly and get ugly fast, right? So I really want to see the guys continue to perform, continue to be aggressive. That's what I've liked to see, right? Like, even Austin Reeves, right? I love what Austin Reeves has been doing the last few games. He didn't have a great game. Not against Atlanta. It was the previous game. The Blazers game. Yeah, the where he was like 2-9 from 3. I think he was like 5 of 15, something like that. But he settled, right? I talked about it. He settled. And when he settles, he doesn't look it. I don't think he had like a bad game against the Blazers. He shot the ball poorly. But again, he settled. And that's where my problem lies. I don't want to see Austin Reeves go back to settling. Right? Like Austin Reeves in the game against Atlanta, he was 3 of 7 from 3. Right? Like if he's hitting his shots and he's playing with look, if you're wide open, take it. It's not what I'm saying, but when Austin Reeves is in attack mode, when he's hunting and he's finding his spots on the basketball court and he's maximizing his strengths, that's when the Lakers are at their best, right? When he's getting downhill, he's attacking closeout strong. He's creating contact, putting pressure on the defense, getting in the little mid-range and knocking down shots. That's what we need Austin Reeves to be. That's what we need Austin Reeves to continue to do. And I trust that he's going to continue to be aggressive. I trust that he's going to continue to do those things. But, at times you can see him kind of settle. Can't do that against Houston, right? I do worry about the ball pressure. Now, one of the things that he did do in that game is turn the ball over way too much. Dyson Daniels was putting him in just the vacuum and just taking everything, sucking up everything from him. Pause. But, Austin Reeves, Dalton Connect had a great game. I'd love to see him kind of continue to take strides, continue to play well. Just do your job, right? Been very good defensively. Lakers have been better offensively lately. And, you're seeing Max Christie and these guys really kind of pick it up. It's got to be a team effort. I like, games like the last game where it wasn't just LeBron James and Anthony Davis combined for 80, and that's why the Lakers won. It was a very good team effort. Everyone was chipping in. Everyone was giving their points and playing defense and working hard and getting the hustle plays, right? Like, we need to continue that. You got to establish that start catching Houston here. You win this game, all of a sudden you look up, you're a game out of the 2 seed, start gaining some cushion here, right? Because I do think the Lakers are right in range to catch up over one of these guys, right? They're going to pass the Grizzlies or the Rockets or something. I mean, obviously we need Denver to start losing a couple games here too. That would be nice, but they're there. You're 20-14. You got Clippers and Mavericks are 20-15. You need to make sure you don't get that 15th loss, at least for a while, right? So give Houston their 13th loss. Follow that up. Give the Mavericks their 16th loss. Let's go. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. I pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Do you think Lakers handle business? Do you think like they're gonna lose to Houston because Houston's just a bad matchup regular season, a young, quick, athletic team? However you feel, whatever your thoughts are, I'd love to hear it either way. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So we enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.